Okay. It's Old Man G here, live again from Red Devil Studio, and today we're going to talk about Kalidou Koulibaly. So yeah, basically, as many of you know, or maybe might not know, the AFCON Cup of Nations is going on, and Kalidou Koulibaly actually plays for Senegal, and he's over there right now. Senegal actually, I think, are one of the favourites to win. And basically, Koulibaly, and this is from Koulibaly's mouth, um, was directly asked about his future with Napoli Football Club. Um, and basically, he's on the lines of, I don't know where my future will be. I think it might be. I'm not sure. I'm focused on Senegal and AFCON, and then when I go back, I'll decide. Um, so that really leaves, and that's why this video is titled, Koulibaly leaves the door open, because he clearly hasn't made a definitive, I will be at Napoli Football Club next season playing as a defender. And while Napoli, and specifically Carlo Ancelotti, has said that's what Koulibaly is doing, Koulibaly may have other ideas. Now, Manchester United have been linked with Kalidou Koulibaly for a long time. He's certainly one of my favourites in terms of transfers, because we desperately need a commanding centre back. And after seeing what Virgil van Dijk has done and transformed Liverpool Football Club, Manchester United really need a good, solid defender. And not just that, but a leader. And this is the key, So Koulibaly is not only a good defender, good in the air, good with the ball, but he's also a leader at the back. And Manchester United are dearth of leaders right now. He's got experience as well, which will be very useful, and he can really sort of command that back line. And if you can imagine having potentially a back four next season of, Luke Shaw, Koulibaly, Lindelof, and Wan-Bissaka, now we're talking about and with David De Gea, at least for the time being, behind. And now we're talking about a defense that looks impregnable. You know what I mean? The fact that he is not de facto, I mean, of course, anything can happen, but the fact he's not de facto does leave the door, doesn't leave it wide open, but certainly leaves it open. And I think really United need to take advantage of it. Now, maybe some of that might come from money, might come from selling Pogba and Lukaku, but irrespective, I think that we really need to push to sign Koulibaly at whatever the cost. And if rumours are true and that Manchester United seem to be bidding quite low, because the fact is, I don't think Koulibaly is going to leave Napoli for any less than 95 million. We need to be bidding that at least, if not more. I think personally, he's worth 100. I know people might say that's a bit too much, but I say he is, because if how many top class available centre backs are there really? Okay, Van Dijk's at Liverpool. People might say Varane, but he's got like a 400 plus million buyout clause. Is not coming. Possibly maybe if Madrid were gonna set maybe a Pogba Varane swap deal, and we got Bruno Fernandes, possibly. Okay, I could see that working if we were to get Varane the other way, but I don't see Madrid letting go of Varane that easy. And Titi, is he available? Depends on whether De Ligt goes to Barcelona, but I don't think he is right now. I think Barcelona are out of the race. Skriniar, Maguire. Well, okay, Harry Maguire's been linked, but he's going to cost, certainly for us, 80 million. For other teams, maybe 65, but certainly for us, because Manchester United always get charged a premium, a lot of money. So then you have to argue, well, if Maguire is going to cost anywhere between 70 to 80 million, then why not just pay the extra for Koulibaly, who is, I believe, a better defender, but also a good and solid leader as well, So yeah, I think Manchester United need to look at this and go, okay, this is a player who could potentially see himself away from Napoli season, and I think it was a while back where I think it was his dad or his brother said that he'd be interested in playing in the Premier League, and that came from his dad or brother's mouth. So it's coming up. It's almost July basically soon. Just over a month before the season starts. If we sign him now, he's certainly going to be ready for pre-season. But even if he's not, and obviously players need time to settle. But we really should go ahead and sign him. We should. I think as I posted and as I saw on the Twitter poll on Red Devil Studio Twitter, as a plug, so follow us on Twitter at WeAreUnitedX, please do. It was clearly obvious from the vast majority of you that the priority signing was actually a centre back. So we've been linked with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we've signed Daniel James, Bruno Fernandes is just neither here nor there, but it seems that the predominant feel is that we should actually be getting a centre back, and we haven't heard about a centre back at all, aside from tenuous links to Harry Maguire and Koulibaly. So I think it's very, 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 very important that we prioritise getting a centre back. I would even argue that over a right back, considering that we have Dalot, who's got potential, and unless Solskjaer is going to start Twansibi, who I still believe, as I said in my previous video, should go out on loan again to gain more experience and not just be stuck on the bench, unless we're going to be selling Phil Jones, Chris Smalling, Rojo, which we're not. So essentially we have and Eric Bailly, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodness knows how many centre backs that we don't need. We need to at least offload 2 of those. Phil Jones in particular being the one I would prefer to offload at the very least. But anyway, what do you guys think? Like I said, we have been linked with Koulibaly in the past before. I do believe that that if we're in for him, we need to spend at least 90 million plus to get him. He has clearly said, and this is from his mouth, that he doesn't know where his future is, but he will obviously go back to Napoli at the end, and then we'll decide. And I take that as a player who is open to a move. Yes, the fact that we don't have Champions League football is a bit of a kick to the teeth, as it's been for a lot of transfers. But we can obviously offer Koulibaly a certain amount of money, and he can certainly improve our back line. I just feel like that's something that we need to sort out, but as well as a means of getting more goals. So Lukaku getting in my opinion, a better forward, because I don't believe that Marcus Rashford can completely bring most of the goals for Manchester United next season. So I think we need something to supplement that. Not Lukaku doesn't score goals, but I just think we need a better forward, and we need a top quality centre back. Those are the things that we need, I believe, as well as a holding midfielder to really strengthen the squad. Are those things? Are those the signs that we're getting? Well, right now we've got essentially a substitute left winger and a right back, and those are not what I would have seen to be the priority signings over this transfer window. So I'd be very, 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 and I'm sure all of you guys would be very disappointed if the grand total signings of the season of this summer are Daniel James and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and we're left to make do. I think if that's the case, then expect Manchester United to struggle to get top 4 next season. That's just the reality of it. So yeah, please like, share, and subscribe this video. That's Red Devil Studios, Old Man G here. So post in the comments, what do you think about Koulibaly? Do you want Koulibaly at the club? Do you think we should pay an arm and leg to get Koulibaly at the club? Let me know what you think. Take care, everybody. Have a nice evening, and cheers.